Okay, here's a tutorial how to use my heatless curls going straight back with a shorter material. First, I have clean hair, slightly damp. Doesn't have to be damp, it can be totally dry, but it is clean. I just showered it, and then I'm gonna use just any texturing spray. And I use the Not My Mother, Not Your Mother. Okay, so then I'm going to grab it and then I'm going to turn around and let you see it from the back. So I'll just split it in half. I'll part it. I will let this sit about there on my head. If you grab from right here, so depending on how high you want it, it will start a curl higher. And depending how far back you go, it will be a looser curl. So I like it to start right past my eyebrow. So I will grab, and I'm not going to grab a little piece, I'm going to take it back a little while, so above my eyebrow. Hold on. I'm going to grab just about right there, almost all the way to the back. I just kind of let it sit on my head. I will finger through it a little bit, and then you're just going to wrap it around, just that piece, around your material. And you're going to pull slightly, not like crazy tight, but you're gonna get some tension on it right there. So it comes back around the same side that it came from. Then you will do the same thing with the other one. So I go right above my eyebrow and I drag it almost to the back of the part. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Just kind of rub my fingers through that, grab it, and then I'm going to wrap it around the material. So I'll lift the material up in the back and grab that piece and help it come out the same side that it came from, right here. Okay, so then it's holding it tight enough that I can kind of slide the material back if needed, depending on how long your hair is. You might need all of that, or we can even custom. So I'm gonna do this backwards so I can still see in the mirror and I can show you. So then I'm gonna go back to the side I started with over here. And I'm going to take another slice. Let me show you right here. I'm going to take one more slice, just right here. The smaller the slice, the tighter, the smaller the curls are gonna be. So I will take that and kind of smooth it out. Then you're gonna take that same piece and you're gonna wrap it around the material like this and bring it back around the other side, and then pull with tension all the way down so that in the very back you're gonna still have tension at the bottom. Okay, so then I'm going to take this side all the way back to the middle of your head and combine it with that piece. Let go of all the excess. You can kind of finger it back, and then you're going to go wrap it around your hair. And just hold on to that with tension and continue this all the way down. So you can do this pretty fast or slow if you feel like you need to make sure that each piece lands. Keep the tension against your head as you go down. Otherwise the curls will not show up as high on the bottom layer of your hair. Grab the material and always bring it back to the side that it came from. You can end it. if you can't reach that far, if you have really long hair, and then you just, again, just crisscross it around just like you've been doing one after the other. Oops. And at the very end, you can leave some straight, it's not gonna matter, but I just go straight to the bottom with a little bit hanging out. Then I pinch that. I'm gonna take a little scrunchie. You're gonna tie that decently tight so that it won't come undone. This is just a cheap one on Amazon that's kind of silky, and it never really leaves kinks on my hair. So, there you go. That's what it looks like from the back. And we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Now I'm going to take it out. So I'm going to slide down my scrunchie and then individually just start unwrapping it. So just kind of, you probably could just pull it out, but I like to feel each piece come out. And my hair was pretty damp last night, so it's gonna be somewhat extra curly. So, this is what it looks like in the back. I just fingered through the entire thing. And just to touch it off. And as the day goes on, this will fall. I might show a video of it, how it kind of goes into a much looser curl towards the middle of the day, which is kind of my favorite part. Sometimes these can get a little curly depending how damp it was. So sometimes I will just like run a little bit of damp fingers through it. So then I do like to give a little bit of volume around the top. So I'll rat just a tiny bit on the back, tiny bit on the side, and the other side. And then I'll spray it with some hairspray, because my hair will like to fall out, probably a little faster than other people. And I think it works the best on clean hair. I like to spray underneath where I parted it. And then I will also spray just right underneath my bangs, just so it kind of stays where it's supposed to not come into my face. But yeah, that is it. And I don't use a brush or anything, I just use my fingers. So, voila. I'll move slow. For taking like less than 5 minutes a day, I'd say that's pretty worth it. So I took my heatless curls out around 9 a.m. It's now 3 p.m. and I've been outside in the 95-degree heat for at least the last 4 hours. So this is where we're at with it. It's still hanging on, but it's definitely loose. Still looks good.